cheesecake pancakes with a sweet maple cream topping.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone. First thing I'm going to show you is how to make the maple cream sauce. This is optional, of course. You don't have to make this sauce to go with these pancakes, but it's really good. That's a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 4 ounces of cream cheese that's been brought to room temperature. You're going to whisk that together with about 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and you're going to whisk it until it's nice and smooth. Now you can add more powdered sugar to this if you want it to be a bit thicker. That's completely up to you. Now for the pancakes themselves, that is an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that I cut into 4 pieces lengthwise, and I put it in the freezer and I froze that cream cheese overnight until it was frozen solid. Now you're going to chop up this frozen cream cheese using a sharp knife into bite-sized pieces. And you're going to set that aside once that's all done. Now for the pancakes, you're going to need 2 cups of Bisquick baking mix, as well as 1/2 cup of graham wafer cracker crumbs, 1/4 cup of sugar, and you're going to blend that together until it is nice and combined. Then add 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk. And you're going to stir this until it's just combined. Now, if you can find Bisquick baking mix where you live, there are copycat recipes for that baking mix on the internet. All you have to do is look it up for copycat Bisquick baking mix. Now, stir in your cream cheese pieces that are still frozen. And then immediately you're going to start to cook these. So that is some vegetable oil in a skillet. You're going to drop your pancake mix by, so let's say 1/3 cup or so at a time. Now these don't spread out very easily, so I suggest you use a spoon and you spread them out gently while they're cooking. And then you're going to cook these for about 2 minutes per side or so until the edges start to get dry and it looks golden brown underneath. Now you have to cook these at a little bit lower heat than you normally could cook pancakes, because as you can see, they're a little bit thicker, the batter's thick, and it takes a little bit more time to cook than traditional pancakes. So I cooked mine until you kind of touch them and they feel firm all the way through and you don't feel any squishy batter inside the pancakes. And then you stack them up, pour on that sauce, and there you go. Now, one thing about these pancakes, the first few that you make will have big chunks of cream cheese. As you can see, like the top one has a big chunks of cream cheese. And as you are making additional pancakes, the cream cheese is going to start to melt and you'll get smaller pieces of cream cheese in your pancakes, as you can see in this picture. So probably the best thing for this recipe would be if you had one of those large skillets where you could do a whole bunch of pancakes all at once, and that way the cream cheese chunks in your pancakes will be of uniform size. Regardless, these are just so decadent. This is not something you're going to make every day, but if you're looking for a special maybe Christmas breakfast or a Mother's Day breakfast, these are spectacularly good, and that maple cream sauce is just, oh my goodness, it's really good. Trust me on this. Max and I absolutely love these. I actually put the leftovers in the fridge and we ate them again the next day for breakfast. These were great. Thanks for watching. Some of you may not know this, but I have a breakfast playlist with all sorts of great breakfast ideas. If you want to see this playlist, go ahead and click on the moon or click on the link in the description box below this video. Bye.